Tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, the All-American Chris Weidman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paul Nickel.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC came strong, and we've been omnipresent ever since.
John, we kicked the door in.
Yes.
If you're gonna open, if you're gonna say you're welcome in MSG, the UFC is coming. And every time we have gone there, we have brought phenomenal fight cards and some of the biggest moments in UFC history.
Now, the Knicks could just get their act together.
Knicks will never get their act together, and I'm okay with it.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. A swing and a miss by Nickel.
Good shot lands for both guys.
All right, so a high amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was gonna attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
And he's back up. Oh, Nickel gets caught with that punch. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Takedown defense is there. Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Big power shot there. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to start to protect.
And they separate after exiting the clinch. All right, well, he rocked him for the power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up. And back to his feet.
Nice block. Now some separation from the switch position.
He's hurt.
What an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a hard knockout from which to recover for his opponent, but the celebration is on. One of the biggest wins in his UFC.
Massive win for this young fighter. He got the knockout victory. What a performance.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 15 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dan 50K Egan. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brian T-City Ortega.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Early portions of this round with Brian T-City Ortega. And it would seem to me, Daniel, path of least resistance, take this fight to the ground and find a choke. But if you talk to Brian Ortega, not unlike a lot of our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts, this man is falling in love with his hands. He wants to strike tonight. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Oh, beautifully placed shot to the leg. Huge block there. DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
These guys throwing early.
Now he's back up.
Oh, no pad on the foot. That's a solid kick right there. All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really set down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
All right, doing work. There, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Egan's eye is starting to swell shut. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit. Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that fruit.
Continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Back to the feet.
Now we're going. Oh, look at that hook.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes' obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway.
He threw that one with all of his power.
Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening, or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight that we have come to expect from this guy. It is, I mean, I cannot believe what we are watching.
Ortega goes for the takedown and misses. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one. He's hurt. Gets back to his feet.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
You if the offensive fighter's going to start to get frustrated.
Big double leg, level change.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Obvious redness on the right side of his body.
Now he touches him with the left.
Oh, big knee there.
Oh, nice.
Well, if this fighter gets back to the stool, he's going to get an earful from his coaches. Confidence seems to be... Ortega's looking for a Darce joke here.
It's tight. It's tight. He's going to choke him. There it is.
There's the tap.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, Danny Gay, as we get this round underway, as credentialed as any featherweight in this division when it comes to the strength of schedule, the skills that he brings to the table, the toughness, the ability to impose his will. He has slipped up a little bit against the truly elite competition, but that doesn't mean he can't hang. And he believes on any given Saturday night, tonight included, that he can be the best featherweight in the world. Both fighters throwing heat now. And there it is, no surprise, he gets the early takedown. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Beautiful hands on this blade. Another punch lands.
Overhand lands flush.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Oh, well placed with the uppercut there. Takedown defense holds up. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, connects with another uppercut, so that's been the weapon of choice, and he went back to it there and lands.
Over and over again, he has thrown that punch, and it's because he feels comfortable there. He does not feel like his opponent can return anything because he's popping his head up every time he lands that nice uppercut.
Well, you take a look at the numbers, and of course, keeping in mind his uppercut has been absolutely lethal here tonight. I'm not sure how many more his opponent can take. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, Jay. Hey, that uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
25 total strikes have landed for Brian Ortega. High-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Egan. Free strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, nice high kick.
Straight to the body by Ortega. Oh, nice straight left there. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Strong. Oh, he's wobbled now. Oh, big left. Some real power shots here. Final seconds of round one. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them have really picked it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, big left hook there. Tags him with the uppercut. And now is when we will really see Brian Ortega shine. This is a guy you got to be so careful with in all the transitions of the grappling game. A strike attempt there is blocked. Yeah, left hook found its target.
Beautiful jab lands.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Massive knee lands from the side.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Straight right, he misses. Oh, offering up over the top. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went sideways. Oh, whoa. And now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, this one could be over soon. Ortega's now trying for the Kimura. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe. Good kick.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, he continues to stay busy. Oh! Back to his feet. 15 seconds to go. Looks as though that kick to the body got through. 10 minutes in the books. What a round it was for him, DC. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side...
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Nice head kick.
Oh, great block there.
Ortega's in there.
Right there, his opponent's wobble chain.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, big left hand! You see, he's trying to get the timing down to set up that counter, but just misses there. Pretty nice lead right there by Ige. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Under 3 minutes now to go in this one. All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
And a knee.
Stay sharp.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks, and I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here, what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on,
Right there, he sets the blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, so he's landing. Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands. Now elbow to the body by T-City, Brian Ortega.
He's got to start throwing down.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight. Ortega's going for the sub here. Oh, that bomb-through choke is tight. Hard tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
Ready. Ready.
All right, so here we are, Madison Square Garden. This arena not synonymous with winning when it comes to the NBA's New York Knicks, but certainly there have been a lot of big UFC moments here over the last few years.
No championship for the Knicks, but when we fight here, somebody needs to take home a beautiful gold belt. Tonight, let's see how you perform in the world's greatest arena.
Just misses with the straight left hand.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Way to hide that leg kick.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Oh, and he lands another leg kick there.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Back to the feet now. Making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Massive head kick.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, wow, he got out and mounted.
What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking whenever he was beat so greatly by that rear naked choke. Jab, snaps the head back. Nice body shot there.
Right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with and now he's a the choke. That is tight.
As he gets out.
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Oh, beautiful knee to the body by him there. Again, we talked off the top about his size advantage, and he put it to good use there.
Leg kick lands. And he has a great
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming... Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Right on the button. All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round one, and as yet, he still hasn't attempted to take this fight to the ground.
Very surprising approach by this guy. He's so good on the ground. I would have expected him to try to get it to the ground earlier in the fight. But as we...
Going for an arm bar now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
There's the tap! The winner by submission.
Oh, my goodness.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 46 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Ronnie Guerrero! All right, so there he is, all smiles and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight. This is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-rated champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night's end. Well, it's been a long time since the lightweight rankings have not had the name Beneil Dariush in them. Here he is maintaining his spot in the top 10 and trying to rip off another big win here tonight. This is a man who won 8 consecutive fights on the strength of his knockout power and his devastating submission game. That was in advance of running into Charles Oliveira and Arman Tsarukyan. But most people believe on any given Saturday night, Beneil Dariush can still hang with the best lightweights in the world. Another elite lightweight has shown up in his bracket tonight. The tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Zombie, Chen Sung-Chun. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Daniel Dariush.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here we are from the world's most famous arena. It is, of course, Madison Square Garden. This is where the Thug Rose scene went down, BC.
This is where it happened, J.A. Lost for words, so I yelled the same thing over and over again. Pick Rose Namajunas, and you can hear me yell, Thug Rose, Thug Rose, Thug Rose. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, no feeling out process tonight. These fighters are growing early.
Those guys came to fight from the moment the referee said go. Chin down, hands up.
Overhand attempt now. It's blocked by Dariush. All right, so the swelling.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. That hook was bad.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that point.
Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now. He's starting to show itself.
Big left hand lands. Nice crack there. How's his opponent still standing?
This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. Back to his feet. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Nice. Nicely done.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised. And all right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Dariush. Oh, big power right hand there by the Korean Zombie. This is as powerful a featherweight as there is in this division. And he has certainly found his range early, DC. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, big elbow. And now a left. Oh, with authority, the body. Oh, huge left. Oh, nice straight there by the Korean Zombie.
Hurt him again. Oh, he's not bad.
Herb Dean steps in.
Holy smokes.
Unbelievable. So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. All right, here one more time, the veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 26 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Beneil Dariush.
So there he is, and still the baddest man on the planet, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. He's successful. The pride of Auckland, New Zealand. Here is Daniel Preston Hooker, one of the more popular fighters on this roster, top to bottom, and it's easy to see why. He's a fighter's fighter, as tough a fighter pound for pound in terms of the durability and willingness to take punishment as we have on this roster. As far as his skill set is concerned, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, layered striker. But for me, I will always come back to the fight night intensity, the toughness, the focus, the ability to fight through pain and adversity. I cannot relate to this man's toughness, and you gotta think that he might have to lean on that tonight in what is a very difficult stylistic matchup. If he is not the greatest UFC featherweight champion in the promotion's history, he is certainly on the short list. That 13-fight winning streak that he put together at 145 pounds, likely something, DC, that will never be duplicated in this division.
Yes, it'll be very tough because it's such a tough division. The guys that he had to beat in order to go on a 13-fight win streak was unbelievable. It was unreal to see the names on that list that Max Holloway beat. But the crowning moment was when he beat Jose Aldo twice to win and keep his UFC featherweight championship, and then he only topped that in the destruction of Brian Ortega. Max Holloway is one of the best fighters, if not the best fighter 145 pounds has ever seen.
And with respect to Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor, and anybody else, the UFC featherweight record books read like Max Holloway's Wikipedia page. We'll see if he can add to that total tonight. The tape for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel the Hangman Hooker. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Max Holloway.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, if any fighter can go 10 hard fives, it's probably Max Holloway. So let us see how he approaches the early portions of this round. This is a guy who has put forth statistically the most amazing striking performance I have ever seen against Calvin Kattar back on Fight Island. You're getting punches and bunches from Max Holloway. Of that you can be sure. his best. No breathing room for the opponent as he continues to press forward here.
Dig and kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Oh, nice.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a masterclass, John. It's a masterclass in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yes, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Shot to the body is blocked. Just out of range with that strike. Front kick to the body by Holloway. Oh, shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up kick. The kill shot.
And back to his feet. Straight punch. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pitch.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
All right, so that is that round in the books. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2.
Beautiful jab lands.
Hooker gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively.
He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head.
Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setup with the hands. Got the knockdown. Let's see if he can go find the shot that's going to finish the fight.
Oh!
He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
Just misses there with the left. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
All right, so he continues to...
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow and a big moment in this fight. Oh, nice leg kick. They're coming at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Big right hand there.
Oh my goodness. What a fight.
Slips the punch. Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do with it. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. DC, I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Left hook, right hand.
Under a minute to go. Kick to the body by Holloway. Well, Hooker's nose is just pulled.
Oh, he's bobbling now.
Dan's in trouble. Dan's in trouble.
Oh, nice lateral change.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Holloway.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Stop!
All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight... All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it!
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped the quarter in the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a round.
Hooker's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
3 minutes to go. Throwing that jab, no good. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the of those types of strikes. Oh, he hurt it.
And there it is!
Holy smokes!
With one of the greatest knockouts you will see!
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned, because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 30 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
All right, so you heard it there from Buffett. Goes into the books as a TKO for Max Blessed Holloway, and I'm sure he'll be FaceTiming you Monday morning to celebrate. What a huge win.
Huge win for Max Holloway. John, you and I have spoken, and we have called his fights for years, and he's only getting better. But that activity, I mean, we have seen this guy throw so many punches over the course of a fight, and once again, it is proven to be so effective as his opponents just kind of melt in front of